Sound design is a key part of any film, stop motion or live action alike, and I've had a great chance to do a lot of it during a school project I've been working on, a Brickfilm version of Shakespeare's play, The Taming of the Shrew. So I figured, why not make a video on it? Alright, so I'm going to play you a few small snippets of audio from the film, and I want you to listen without any context and try to see if you can figure out where each one is coming from. Alright, so here's number 1. I'll play it again. And here's the second one. Here it is again. So if you didn't pick that up, the first one was supposed to sound like a coffee shop, and the second one was supposed to be sort of a marketplace. Now let's look at both of them with the video attached. As you can see, the audio is very specific and it matches the setting well, and that's something that is very key in editing sound for a brick film, or for anything. A listener should be able to, in most cases, tell exactly what the setting is, even with their eyes closed. Every setting has very specific sounds, some louder than others. In the coffee scene, we have the sounds of stirring spoons, steam rising, pouring liquid, and talking people. Very specific to a place serving coffee. But also in the background, we hear the footsteps of someone walking, who we can't actually see in the background. And that's another thing that can make your audio even more professional. Sounds for everything. If something is moving in the background, it's making a sound, and those sounds can be put into your film in a very soft way to provide a certain brilliant level of realism to any shot. Alright, now let's look at something else. In all of these marketplace scenes, there are many of the same sounds. There's an anvil being hammered, there's some music being played, chickens squawking, and people talking. But depending on where people are in the marketplace, those sounds are at different levels. That's because in one place of the market, the characters might be closer to the music, but in another place, they might be closer to the anvil. You see the technique? Sound is all about subtlety, and it's the key to a professional look. Alright, now one last thing. There are lots of things in life that make sounds, but you don't realize it. In this film, I've added the sounds of people raising their arms. You know, fabric rubbing against fabric, to simulate the real-life sounds ever so slightly. As you can see, or rather hear, the sounds turn out nicely in the background. So yeah, that's my little mini-sode about sound design. I hope it helps you, and maybe you'll utilize some of these techniques in your videos. As you can see, there are lots of different ways to find sounds, and you'll need the internet for that, and many different sounds you can put in. Try closing your eyes and thinking about what you would hear in a situation you're animating or filming. Is it the buzzing of a light, footsteps, maybe doors opening and closing? As I said, sound is all about subtlety, and sometimes for the sake of humor, it's great to have no sound at all. Providing there's a funny way to break the silence, of course. Thanks for watching, guys.